get too much into the news, I do want to say a real special shout out to Corey, who has been running Dice Tower Now, our news podcast. This is where we get a source of much of our news.
Yep.
And who has been running Dice Tower Now. Dice Tower Now is ending at the end of this year, so I think they still have a podcast or two left. But Corey has been part of the channel forever. Now he's working with Above Board and doing a great job there, and just wonderful person, fantastic. We want to say a big shout out and thank you to him.
Thank you, Corey.
All right, let's now move to Peru. So
That's a big change.
Yeah, I guess we'll pack it.
there was no way to do a transition there. All right. So the 2023 Peruvian Game of the Year goes to Kuyuyui.
No, try again.
I'm guessing that's correct.
You
Kuyuyui.
think so?
Kuyuyui.
Oh, it sounds better when you say it. Say it again.
Kuyuyui. I'm guessing.
That's fun, though.
They speak Spanish in Peru, right?
Yes.
So then that's got to be a Spanish word.
It's not a word I recognize. I don't know what it means.
It recreates the game of La Tombola del Cuy.
That I'm going to want to read for myself. I don't know what that means.
It's a traditional carnival game.
Do you speak Spanish?
In this game, players will bet on which box the guinea pig will go to.
Oh, okay.
Then the guinea pig is released, and you can call or make noises to influence its destination. I really want to play that game.
Yeah, right?
So I'm guessing in Peru, a cuy is a guinea pig.
Do you watch pig races ever?
Like live?
Yeah.
No. What's happening right now?
No, every year at the Miami
What part of Tennessee are you from?
Oh, the fair. Oh.
They do pig races. You never seen a pig race?
Hey, I was thinking about greyhounds on our coast. But no, all right. No, I haven't. No. Have you watched them?
Yes, I watch them every year. It's tradition. We always watch pig
Pull
races.
chucks is what they eject.
Like at the state fair or like the Miami fair?
Yeah, there's a group that comes in from like West Virginia, and they're very like, welcome.
I would watch that.
Southern.
I would
They have a lot
Very
of
much.
southern charm and a lot of southern bacon.
Anyway, back to
I love
this game.
bacon. I'm gonna bring butter.
Kuyuyui.
This actually sounds like a pretty fun game. I got to figure out if we can hunt down a copy of it.
Look at Mike says, why is this game in French? That is a
Come on, Mike.
gorgeous callback.
All right, so the Peruvian Game of the Year is organized by Ponte Mosca, which is a former friendly local game store. It's the third year, and there's a lot of different people involved. And one of the former judges has been David Esprit, a publisher from Devere.
Okay.
And also Ketty Gallegos, who was a Spanish influencer. I've seen her shows before. I thought she was from Chile. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
Oh, like Jugando con Ketty? That person, yes.
All right.
I like her stuff very much.
In very interesting news here, Essen, Spiel, and Tokyo Game Market are teaming up.
Oh.
Finally, what are
Yes.
they doing?
So
Match made in
the folks who
heaven.
run Essen Spiel and the Tokyo Game Fair are working to come together at Nuremberg's Spielwarenmesse, the world's largest toy fair. So Nuremberg Fair is a not open to the public toy fair, but like publishers go there, store owners go there, and so on.
Yes.
It is owned by the same people who own Essen
Yes.
Spiel now.
It's
Actually,
in January-ish, usually, right?
January or February.
Very early in the year, yeah.
Actually, it is in January, so yeah, never mind. And so they're going to be promoting the other shows back and forth and looking at other ways to collaborate and talking to each other. So that's cool. That's really cool, actually.
Yeah.
I really like that.
This might include a Japanese pavilion at the Essen, but wasn't there already a Japanese? No, there wasn't.
No,
They used to be.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, again, anything that gives more exposure to these games, and also selfishly lets me look at them, I'm happy with.
Mike's happy.
Mike's head exploded.
All right, take a look at a new game that was announced, and I'm very interested in this one. It's called Zombie Sniper.
I'm in.
You're not a zombie. You're
I'm
a
out.
sniper who snipes zombies.
Oh, back in.
Okay. A crowd of dead people are coming through the fog. You only have 5 bullets on hand to protect yourself. Will the zombies or humans survive?
The zombies will win. I have 5 bullets.
And there's 5 zombies?
I mean, I'm not going to make every shot. Let's be fair right there.
So each turn, all but one of the zombies will be coming close to you.
Uh-huh.
And then the zombie and the crowd work together to identify who the stationary zombie is and shoot them with bullets. If an advancing zombie gets to the finish line, the zombies win. The only thing about this game that I think is weird is some on the crowd might be on the side of the zombies. I don't know why.
Oh, it's like a trader thing?
Yeah, but maybe they are a zombie. I don't know. Either way, it sounds like a really simple concept that sounds fun.
It's an interesting minimalist game. There's something about this that makes me... Yeah, there's something captivating about that. It sounds like an Oink game, actually.
It does.
Well,
like a small box
funny
type
you
thing?
say it. Designer
Yeah.
is Jun Sasaki from Oink Games.
Yeah,
Huh.
absolutely it is. Wow, I nailed it.
You did.
I want some bacon.
You know what this reminds me of? That video game. I never played it, and I forget the name, but there was this really fun game I heard about one time I wanted to play.
Plants vs. Zombies.
No, where one person's a sniper trying to take out a target, but there's a room of NPCs that they're like looking through a window, and there's like a party going on. A room of NPCs.
Oh, that's dark.
And one person is the other player, and you have to go accomplish some mission, but look like one of the NPCs who are moving around the room. And the other person's
I
trying
would
to figure
play
out
that game.
The other person's trying to figure out which of those is not an NPC.
It's an Ender's Game?
That sounds really interesting.
Is that a thing? I never heard of this game, but it sounds fascinating.
Yes, I
Someone in
would.
chat could tell me. I forgot the name of it. I heard about it one time. I was like, I would really like to play that because it sounds like both sides would be hard. Like you can't, if you just start running around, like, oh, that's obviously the guy.
Wow.
I would like to play that, please.
I also would like to play that in real life, and now be the sniper.
Yeah. You go.
Okay, well,
You,
it got,
Joey.
it got
game.
dark again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right.
Spy Party?
Maybe?
Somebody says I deserve a cookie. Thank you, Jeffrey.
I got you cookies.
Where?
I bought that whole 10 of them.
I don't remember. I wasn't here at the time.
It is
So
Spy Party.
All right, we'll have to check that
Okay,
out.
we're doing that today.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
All right.
D&D, you can wait.
Spy Party.
Tapple Games also releases games in cassette cases at the Tokyo Game Market because there's no other use for a cassette tape case at this
We
point
have
in
a
time.
lot of them left over.
So let's talk about some of these games. Let's see. We have Alliance Correspondence Battle Swayers. That's the one that shows there. A two-player roll and write game in which you're using dice to develop military formations.
Uh-huh.
If there's one thing about Japanese games is you never know what words are gonna come out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Dude, I hope this becomes a thing. Little games in tape cases.
Well, that Spy Party game is $24.99? That sounds like too much. It sounds like a piece of crap.
Should have gone
to
on
be
Black
honest.
Friday.
I expected it to be $2.99.
Is it on
Steam.
PC?
Yeah, Steam.
All right.
All right. Anyway.
Do you have a Steam Deck, Joey?
I do.
Do you?
No.
Oh. Okay. Quartermaster General East
wish.
Front is coming
Do you?
out at the end of this
No,
year.
I
We got
want
some
that new
stuff now
one.
from Ares. This will be available actually in January. This is the first release in a trilogy of new games in Quartermaster General. If you're keeping track, which I'm really not.
Have you played any of these?
I played the very first one. I
Yeah.
did not love it, but lots of people do. So
Yeah. This series is really bridging that gap pretty well between war gamers and people who want to be war gamers.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I like that. I like that these games exist and sort of fall in between
Like the
comfortably.
bridge things?
Jason says he can't wait for CD case games.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would
All right.
be great.
Pyramid dice. Now, when I was talking to Mike about this, do you feel like
Don't like that font.
we've seen this before? Because I remember distinctly
Yeah.
complaining about that font before.
Yeah, haven't we seen this before?
I feel like we did because I hate that font so much.
I feel like there's been a lot of games this year, though, that do something. Pyramidos, Pyramidize, Pyramirudo, Pyramicui.
So this is the game of dice and card combos for 2 to 4 players. You're trying to build the greatest pyramid ever seen.
Does anyone ever not try to do that? Like, once that game come out, we were like, and you're trying to build the crappiest pyramid ever made.
Some of them phone it in.
I'm just saying, I want to play that game. Take this theme, flip it on its head.
Say, how soon
Like
can you
that,
get your work
apparently.
done?
All right.
Yeah.
War of the Ring has a 3rd expansion coming now.
Oh.
Kings of Middle Earth. It's the
wow.
dwarves, baby.
All right.
The free people. And it had rules, cards, and miniatures to represent the struggle between the free peoples and the shadows to
Wait, this
control the minds and souls of the 5 sovereigns.
This is a new edition of the game?
No, it's a new expansion for Lord of the Rings.
Got it.
Okay.
Wow.
Bran, Dane Ironfoot, Denethor, Theoden, and Thranduil, the 5 dwarven rings,
This.
which is now and for Christmas. 5 dwarven rings. Anyway, but they're fighting against the Black Serpent, the Shadow of Mirkwood, and Ugluk. Isn't he the guy that they fought in the Hobbit? I don't remember.
I don't know who that is.
Anywho, I'm interested in this. I think I read somewhere that they're also coming out with a deluxe version of this for the people who have the super deluxe game.
It has both copies in the box.
Oh, really?
The deluxe ones are in this box?
Both. It has the stuff you need for the deluxe game and the regular game in the same box.
Interesting.
Wow.
Let's just
If
keep
I don't have the
rewarding
deluxe-
those people with the deluxe game.
Yeah, that seems weird. If I don't have the deluxe, I have to pay for it still. That seems.
Oh, you'll find someone to take those pieces off your
It's
hand.
weird because the minis that come in this, I think, are just gray plastic. You have the silver ones for the regular version, but they're gray plastic for the deluxe version, so you can paint them yourself. They're not painted, I don't think.
All right. Well, who
Interesting.
knows?
War of the Ring, baby.
Have you ever wanted to be a humanoid lion and not in
Yes.
Twilight Imperium? Well,
No.
Sword and Sorcery has you covered. That's
Okay.
actually I would want to play that character.
That dude is a beast.
Dude, that is
Well, yes.
better than the TI one.
That means no. That man, like, well, never mind. He's
Myths of the Arena.
a big man.
Yeah, so
Lion.
this is another. You can add as a campaign expansion to this,
I still want to play this.
and
That's cool. I like
Yeah,
the
I
look
like
of
that
that.
a lot.
I'm glad that this is still coming out with content.
Right?
Choclots. This is from Piatnik. So Piatnik is celebrating in 2024 their 200th anniversary.
Wait, did you say chocolates? I thought it was spelled weird.
Chocolates, sorry.
Oh.
Chocolates. But they look like the chocolates. Sorry.
Got it, because they're fancy.
They are fancy.
French.
Very fancy.
But anyway, Piatnik is 200 years old next year. So Mike and me were talking about this. I looked it up. They started off as a playing card company for a very long time. They were doing playing cards and then puzzles and
Okay.
then board games. They are the largest Austrian board game publisher. And they
Netherlands.
publish all over the world and have sold millions and millions of copies.
Austrian. I did not know this company was Austrian.
So this is a 2 to 4 player game from Jean-Paul and Ségolène Monet. And you are exploring the chocolate tiles bit by bit in order to make the right claims. I guess you're eating them?
I'm up for that.
I don't like that. I don't like
chocolates?
I don't like Russian roulette chocolates.
Oh, you mean like which one has
None of them
toothpaste
have
in
a
it?
bullet in them. You know what I mean? Like, they're all chocolate.
But if you take a bite and it's coconut,
Then you shove it in someone else's mouth hole.
how do you
Come
eat?
on, those Whitmans, half of those are like non-edible.
I agree.
Yeah, they're like
What's that?
those like what do you
The
call
yellow
Walmart?
boxes?
The heart. Some have toothpaste, some have caramel.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's just
Well, you know what you could do, I suppose, if you were concerned about that, is just clean cut them down the middle and be
Well,
like, eh.
the Whitman's ones actually tell you what each one is.
That I like.
I don't find that till afterwards though. That's my mistake.
It's literally in the top of the box.
I know, but it's chocolate.
talking
I'm
about?
distracted by the chocolate.
Or you spill the box and you're like,
Oh, no. That's fun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
all right. Anyway, this is coming out in January of next year. Maybe this year if you're watching this 3 weeks later. All right. Also, they're coming out with a game called Alpino, or Alpino. I guess it's Alpino.
Alpino? I don't know.
This is from Mads Flow. Wait, what else has he done?
Sting like a butterfly?
Oh, Mike told me and I forgot.
Float like a bee? That
Anyway, what do you
person's
think of
name
that
is
cover?
Mads Flow, huh? I think the cover's cool. I like it. It's papery. It's
not
something
crazy about
like...
the little white. What is that? Little leopard? Snow leopard?
Mads Flow did Shake That City.
Oh.
And It's a
The Lynx?
Balloon.
Oh, Snow Links. Yeah.
It's a Balloon was one of my favorite party games from last year.
You did like that a lot. I haven't
It
played
was fun.
This looks cool.
Anyway,
Yeah.
you are drafting and placing domino tiles, making formats for alpine animals.
Oh, wow. It's real King Domino-ish, huh?
It definitely looks the King Dominish. But at the start of play, you get a secret tile that lets you know 2 of the animal types you might want to focus on.
Okay. Looks
That
cool.
beaver.
Together! Do you like the
Together.
title of this game?
Oh.
Yeah?
I like this. I'm liking
Oh,
it.
no.
Tell me more. Tell me the glasses are
It's
functional.
a 2-player cooperative game. As you're looking for the player with the red glasses traces the path in the room in the marker to get the coins and treasure. The blue glasses is your guide. You're working together, trying to avoid lasers that will hit you. You're going to put on them so you can only see one of the types of lasers. So that's That sounds really cool.
That does sound good.
Very gimmicky.
Yeah,
I really want to play this.
I do
Okay,
too.
so yeah, I can have him on and be like, oh, don't walk in there. You got to go down. But then you're seeing different lasers than what I'm seeing. I like that a lot.
But how many boards do they have to have? Because, I mean, wouldn't you know where they are after a while?
Yeah, I bet it's a bunch of different ones, I'm guessing.
That's nice.
There might be a way to. Sometimes these things get randomized by taking two.
That's true.
I would have two transparent
Transparencies,
sheets with one with blue and one with red, and then you rotate them.
I hope that's what it is, yeah.
Yeah, I
This
like that a
sounds
lot.
really fun.
It says there's 16 rooms and 4 levels of difficulty. So I don't know if that's true. But
Yeah,
I just
that
gave you an
sounds fun.
idea.
Oh, I'm up for
Gold.
that.
All right.
That's really good.
This next game, that was together. Now we go to 3 motion. That makes the together name look better, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's a 2-player abstract
Is
game.
it 3 motion as in emotion?
I have no idea.
Sweet.
Is that what they're going?
There's 3 different shapes and colors. You need to move 3 pieces of the same color shape into a 2x2 marked square, which is remarkably similar to what's the popular? Have all the same shape or the size, the
What's it
the
called?
2-player.
Yeah, the one with the holes in the top of the things, right?
Yeah,
Not corridor.
it's from that company.
Yeah,
but
whatever that's called. Yeah.
Anyway, this is from Piatnik. It looks interesting. I like the
Quattro,
colors.
is that what it's called? Or
Oh, Quattro.
Quarto?
Quarto, yes,
Yeah.
Quarto. But this is 3 motion. So we have together 3 motion. What name do you think's next?
Forgotten.
No, there's no 4.
Yes.
But I love the name of this next game. Zucchini.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
What is that
Oh.
zebra rocking? That is an outfit for
This
the
is a
ages.
2 to 6
Oh.
player game where you're trying to get rid of the cards.
Yes, I am.
Zoo dwellers are parading around the pool in their bikinis. That's just plain weird. Some creatures are completely naked. Anyway, you want to get rid of these animals. You're going to draw a card from the deck, then you're going to play 2 cards. Each card must match a top card and discard pile in either animal type or whatever the animal is wearing or not wearing. So if it shows a flamingo wearing a zebra bikini, which is weird if you think about it, but don't think about it too much, you get rid of a flamingo, a zebra, another animal wearing a flamingo bikini, or another animal wearing a zebra bikini.
Oh, so they're basically combining 2 animals so that you can play either one.
Yes.
It's like Uno with 2 colors. You know, each card has 2 colors, basically.
I'm hoping those are patterns and not like, well, the zebra died, so we're going to use its skin as a bikini.
Yeah, it can get
I
dark.
can make this game super dark.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, yeah.
Or is that zebra
Yeah.
an orangutan, and you're seeing the skin part, and it's wearing
Just
masks?
shaved?
Yes.
And arms, it's wearing fake arms, a fake torso, and a big mask.
So
That's disturbing. I don't want, no matter which way you slice it, it's
no matter
scary.
which way we're getting this game, okay?
Yeah, that's happening.
It's
It is happening.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to actually a nice looking cover here called Chronologic. This is a new series of
Ooh.
games that is coming out from Fabian Greidel and Johan Levet from Super Meeple and
Yes.
Aura Games. And this is, the first one's releasing at the FIJ. This is the Cannes Board Game Festival in February. This is, you are trying to be the first person to solve a mystery. So it's a competitive thing, but there's 5 scenarios in the box. You're going to
Okay.
be the first person to solve the mystery, and you're doing that by aligning cards under cardboard tiles, giving information to all the players, but the person whose turn it is will learn a little bit extra.
Okay.
A competitive escape room type thing?
Yeah,
no,
I guess.
I think I'm assuming it's a little bit more of a whodunit kind of thing.
Yeah,
I like that
they were
idea.
comparing it to Clue. Chronologic Paris 1920 is the first one, but then there will be Chronologic Cusco 1450
Cusco.
and Chronologic Babylon 2500.
Wow.
I know you like that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
Good.
All right, Bruno Catala. who you may have heard of.
Here it comes.
Let's go.
Showed a prototype picture of Solstice.
What?
This is a 2-player game that he designed with Corentin Lebrat.
About
But-
balloons.
I really like the look of this game. Here, look real closely at those.
Okay, I'll look really closely.
Look at those. They look really neat.
Yeah, it's like little weird plants.
Yeah, I like how it looks a lot. The numbers will determine what level you can place a tile, and if you create a square, you get to play bonus tiles. So that's pretty much all we know, but it looks neat.
Huh. Okay.
Also, it's Bruno Catala.
I guess.
The next game he's going to announce is going to be Something, the Duel.
I guess.
What do you think game will be dueled next?
Solstice.
No,
Could it be Zucchini Duel?
I don't want to play Zucchini
I
Duel.
would-
All right.
I'd try it.
So last year, or this year, I keep saying last year, this year, a game that not a lot of people heard of, but I enjoyed a lot, was In the Footsteps of Darwin.
Yes.
It was
Yeah.
a nice little drafting, just a nice little game. Now they have In the Footsteps of Marie Curie coming out. So this one, sorry, In the Footsteps. That's what I said. Is that
Yeah.
it? Yeah. It's from Florian Fay. And yeah, it's family friendly. You're going to try to do complete Marie Curie's research before the other players do.
Okay, cool.
This interests me. I like this IP, not IP, I like this theme a bit better.
The Curie family. will-
Yeah, IP.
to you,
They
You're
please.
gonna
get a lot of
fall.
money from this.
All right, then we have a game called Kiva. And this is a game from Johannes Guppy
That's pretty.
and Guillermo Schultz. Now, this is from the Flying Games, and I think this looks very different than their other games.
It does. There better
I
be
like
like a
that
big
cover.
plastic, chunky little dude in there.
Yeah, they
Johannes
funky
Goopy,
dinosaurs.
though, is like someone I'm really keeping an eye on. He's the next Bruno Catala.
Really?
I'm calling it right now.
All right, we'll write it down.
So, yeah, distant merchants are coming from distant lands to get riches. So that's all we know for now, but the Flying Games makes their games are not particularly complex.
No.
So,
And they tend to be really nice productions.
yes. All right. French publisher Iguiari, for some reason, thinks we all need glasses. They're like, ooh, what could this game be?
I know what it is. I mean,
Go ahead.
'cause
Try
these
to
are
make a guess.
Havana.
What?
What? I don't get it. What's happening?
It's really funny because they blurred it, but you make these actually for
Yes.
the
Yeah,
show.
yeah. So
sometimes.
wait, are they like?
They're
Is this supposed to be a
teasing.
tease?
Yes.
I mean, I do it to be solved in like 3 seconds. You know what I mean? They're
would be-
reprinting Havana.
This would be your third step in your whole thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
The first one a lot more blurred than this.
Yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
So they're remaking this. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, it's a new edition of an older game. Don't try to guess the game.
All right.
Featuring the same gameplay, but with new illustrations, a balance update, and a smaller box for the smaller price. Was Havana the one that followed up to Cuba?
Yes.
Havana's one you drove the car around in a circle and
That's
stopped and stuff.
Santiago de Cuba.
Oh,
There's 3 games in that series. Cuba, the big one with the laws, passing laws.
I didn't like that,
Santiago de Cuba has the rondel.
which I liked.
And Havana is a card game, kind of like Citadels,
I don't think I've ever
in which
played
you
it.
played. You had 2 characters though, and you would always switch out one, and then the 2-digit number would be created. So you had the 2 character and the 7 character. You had 27 or whatever. And then you'd go earlier. It was really mean.
Well, again, we're all assuming that that's what this game is.
The problem is, honestly, the things they're hitting here, I like, because Havana is a big box, flat, like very stumpy, short but big, for like $45, and it was empty. I mean, like that box was mostly empty. There's a few tiles and a few
We
cards.
like empty boxes.
No. So if it's smaller, they cleaned it up. It sounds like they're balancing it. This might be the 3rd time I get Havana. I wish I was joking.
All right. Next, we have a new Agricola expansion.
Let's
Ooh,
go.
all right.
The Aquas expansion.
I don't even know how to pronounce it. Ephiparius?
Well, that sounds good.
Anyway, this has
Imperious.
85 more minor improvements and 84 occupations.
That's it? What happened to that last occupation? 85?
These have been play tested by the best
That's
Agricola
sad
players
to
in the
stop
world.
there.
It's 168 new cards for Agricola. This will fit into your, I believe, into the new 25th expansion box, which is good because,
With a little bit of box left.
no, there's that box game with almost nothing in it.
Okay, good.
A little bit of box. Oh, man. Good old
This cracks me
Agricola.
up. I mean, I like Agricola. You play with 7
many-
cards. You get 7 cards.
I know.
That's insane.
How many Agricola cards exist now with all the packs they've made?
There's at least 10. At least. There was even like an alien one at some point. There was
There's
one
gotta
made
be
by
like-
designers.
They
I think
didn't come
there's
with
like
this many
1,000
cards.
cards yet.
That's crazy.
I don't know if that's true. Let's
I'm just curious. How many hundreds then? Okay.
let's do a search for Agricola here. Agricola deck. Well, I'll just do that, all right? So we have the Z deck, that's you, the L deck, the Gamers deck, the X deck, the World Championship deck, the O deck, but that's the O from Germany, the Artifacts deck, the Legendary Forest deck, the CZ deck, the NL deck, the Bubulcus deck, the Belgium deck, the France deck, the Pi deck, the Corburius deck, the Biofield deck, the Dulcinea deck, the Consul Dirigens deck, the My deck. Oh, it's a fan expansion, so that one doesn't count. The Legendary Forest deck, Chuck the Woodchuck. No, that's just it. That's just a promo. And then this new one.
And each of those is
I feel like that's not enough. Frankly.
Each of those is 100?
Oh, I don't know. Where does
Let's say each one has between 50 and 100 cards.
That's insane.
Pick a random one. How many in
No,
there?
this one just says 24.
Oh, that's trash. That's a trash pack.
I call that promo.
This one has 24 too. Yeah, so still there's like 500 cards or whatever now.
And you're right. You use 7 or whatever. Okay.
This one has 60. Yeah, go figure. All right. Well, in case you don't think there's enough,
Yeah.
go for it.
I need it.
All right. Epi. This is a new adventure puzzle game book. And Mike reminded me that we saw this in the booth of the Sorry We Are French people.
Ooh.
So this is an interactive story-based puzzle book. It's like a point-and-click computer game, but also for kids. It's 8 and up, plays in 5 hours.
Like that Cantalone thing?
Yeah, but for kids. Very interested in that.
Yeah, that sounds
30
really good.
bucks. Not expensive.
No.
For 5 hours, 30 bucks. Time of kids.
U.S.
Yeah.
release or I guess everywhere, huh?
Yes. And you know when it's coming out in the U.S.?
When?
January 12th.
Ooh.
That's cool.
I will have it on the 14th. Give myself a couple days.
All right. Let's now talk about Little Tavern. This
My
is a
Little
new party
Tavern.
game from Maxime Ramborg and Theo Rivera.
I like both of those designers a lot too.
Yep.
Yep, you are servers at the Little Tavern. You're trying to get the most tips.
He just kind of
You have to attract the most generous customers and pass stingy patrons onto their opponents.
Done.
It's 25-minute game, 3 to 5 players.
Okay, sounds good. I'm
What?
loving it, man. It's like a French game renaissance today.
The cat kind of looks pasted on there. Is it just me, or is it just like
Yeah,
somebody,
yeah, the whole cover. This is not.
somebody
This is
drug?
clearly not a final cover.
They drug that cat and just dropped it, and somebody said, "You can leave it there." Or
Well, no, there was like a big empty space where like something needs to go
That's
there.
exactly what
Yeah,
happened.
I know, yeah.
cat.
Says, I have
Yeah,
this-
this is not final.
I have
Let's
this
go
cat
with not
from our
final.
Halloween game.
All right, River Valley Glassworks. This is coming from All Play.
Ooh, I like
and
that.
this is a pretty big release from them. We'll be talking about this on our channel. All Play is one of our sponsors. So I've already played this game. You're collecting glass from the river. That sounded a little game droppy, didn't it? I didn't mean it to be.
Wow.
No, it looks
Look
really.
at
I'm
John's
just
already played
jealous.
it.
I'm sorry. I looked at you because I'm jealous. This looks great. I love it. Is that Vincent Dutrait? It sure
I
looks
don't-
like.
Why is there so much
I
glass
think
in the river?
it's Dutrait.
Gosh, he really looks like. If it's
Something
not
happened?
Vincent Dutrait, I commend whoever this artist is for looking exactly like
That
Vincent
beaver's seen
Dutrait.
some things.
I really like that. It
All
looks
those are
great,
glasses.
Tom. Tell
That
me
makes more
more.
sense.
It's from Ben Pinchback, Matt Riddle. No, Andrew Bosley's the artist.
Sorry, that's
Really?
what I meant. I
Oh,
meant
yeah.
Bosley.
I was really
apologize.
confused when you said Dutrait. I'm like, it doesn't look like Dutrait at
No,
all.
I meant Bosley. Yes.
Okay, yes,
Andrew
it is
Bosley.
Andrew Bosley.
Sorry,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, but there's these little piece of glass in different colors and shapes.
Okay.
And you're kind of drafting them and then putting them in rows and columns, and you score points. But you don't want it to go too far sometimes. You know.
Okay.
So, but it's also fairly light, easy to play.
Oh, I like the look of this.
All
There's
right.
a lot of glass in lakes. Not a big lake swimmer. I don't understand.
Well, I've seen you walk through shallow water.
Big holes.
He falls at every hole. I don't know how he did
Really
it.
do. No one helped me.
What?
At the cruise, you watched me fall in the
When we went to the
hole.
beach, so he was lounging in the
Yeah,
cabana.
I almost
Yeah.
died. I was walking across the beach, like up to here, and there was this hole. I fell right into it.
It was really funny.
Tom does not break stride. He just kind of giggles and keeps going. I thought it was over.
I figured you would be okay. You're tall.
It was
Wow.
very large
Maybe you
hole.
should walk around the beach with a snorkel in your mouth.
just in case.
All right, finally, last piece of news. The Lost Fleet, a really cool cover, I think, here. The first,
Oh,
I think,
it's nice.
expansion for Gaia project. It's been a while.
Oh, wow.
Gaia project came out
Really?
in 2017. So this is just more stuff. 4 new factions, 2 new planet types, a new map layout, 6 new techs, 4 boosters, blah, 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 blah. This is coming to retail in 2024.
That's pretty.
Cool.
Yeah, I do like that. At first, when I saw it, I was like, ooh, a card game based on Gaia project would be, I'd be
Yeah,
really
I would love that.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah.
Although,
duel?
I'll make a. That will happen sometime in the future. Ooh.
Gaia duel.
Gaia duel. I'd.
Bruno, you heard it. Alrighty, that is the news.